All right. Hello, y'all. This is Nate, the Punisher Mythos, and I have here with me Olympus Critics. Okay. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're talking about possibility of Midnight Suns due to the success of Werewolf by Night. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Disney Plus, and we're pretty much about to get into it.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of the Werewolf by Night special presentation was the last scene. That really caught my attention because of the transformation, the gore, the violence. I was very surprised by that. I mean, he heard me call him like, "Yo, you need to check this out. Like, how are they even doing this? This is the first time we've seen an MCU, a presentation film or whatever, get this bloody."
Right, especially Disney.
Yes, Disney. Kevin Feige greenlit something like this, and we did have a conversation about Sam Raimi, what he did in the Multiverse of Madness with Wanda just wiping the floor. I really thought he opened Pandora's box with the MCU, what he was able to do with how she was just just how she killed everyone in that movie, in that one scene. Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt. What's her name? Captain Carter.
Yeah, Captain Carter. Yeah.
How Sam Raimi was able to do that with a PG-13 film. I'm like, yo, get him on something else in the MCU.
Right.
Like, real talk, I would love to see him do the Punisher or something like that, you know. And this is a great way how you can bring the Punisher in. I know a lot of people don't really want the MCU touching him, but if they're going to bring him in, I would want him with that, what they did with Werewolf by Night and what Sam Raimi did with the Multiverse of Madness.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what John Berthal pretty much said. You know, in order for him to reprise the role, they had to pretty much do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that not only did they do the Werewolf by Night, but it was actually successful.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can see Punisher come in being as bloody as possible. And plus, Disney Plus has the feature where kids can't even get in or see certain shows.
Because they got a lot of challenges. Deadpool 3 is going to be one of their biggest challenges.
Right.
Because they're trying to bring him into the MCU. They're firm on that. They want him in the MCU.
Wow.
That's going to be a challenge. I'm going to be watching, like, what do they do with his character?
Right.
And how they're going to introduce him. This is going to be a multiverse thing to bring him in, and me and you have said that if they're gonna bring him in, they need to do something similar like The Boys, how they do their series when he could be the only one that's doing the comedic tone. Everybody else is serious.
Exactly.
Everybody else is. That's the only way I could see them doing this with Deadpool. Similar to how some of the stuff they did with She-Hulk, how she broke the fourth wall, but not everything, because I wasn't really a fan of that show.
Right.
But other than that, they gotta get back to doing the basic stuff with Phase 1 and Phase 2. And this Werewolf by Night felt like it was something from Phase 1 and Phase 2.
Right.
And you bring the Punisher in with him, with Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight.
Yeah, the Midnight Suns.
I don't know what the heck is going on with Blade.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. Hopefully they get that,
Because they're talking about Marshall Ali is frustrated. The script was terrible. That's what I was getting from Everything Always. Shout out to his YouTube channel. He was saying that there's a lot of frustration going on. Marshall Ali ain't getting any younger. He's like what, 50, 51?
Right.
So this is gonna be.
You don't want to mess it up with too much CGI.
Yes, and for what they saying, what the script was like, there was only like 1 or 2 fight scenes, and that's not gonna work.
Yo, they need to put more respect, Blade's name, because thanks to Blade, none of this would be here.
No.
So yeah, I mean, and that's the main reason why we're pretty much talking about, especially on the Punisher Mythos channel, is the fact that I'm pretty sure fans are worried about how they were going to pretty much mess up the Punisher. I mean, I think one of my subscribers, the Gadfly Gang, shout out to you, because I saw one of the comments where you made like, hopefully Disney doesn't butcher the Punisher or make him, weak or emasculate him, right? By not allowing him to be as violent as he was on the Netflix series. I mean, obviously, I hope that he's able to do things, and I really think that Werewolf by Night pretty much opened that door for him, and maybe may give John Berthal more confidence into reprising the role of the Punisher. So, I mean, I can't wait. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless. I mean, again, with his own show, even Daredevil show.
That's going to be
yeah,
something they're going to have to get people excited for.
right.
The little scene we got from She-Hulk from Daredevil, okay, it was good. I enjoyed the banter, and of course it's going to be a little bit more lighthearted, but they still got to keep some of this tone. They can't the comedy stuff that some of the stuff that Marvel's doing. I don't agree with. It's too much comedy going on. Ragnarok was disappointing because they chose a more comedic tone. Moon Knight was probably the only thing I liked this year. Multiverse of Madness probably came in number 2.
Right.
But right now they have got to get back to the basics of why people love the MCU, and that came from Phase 1 and Phase 2. Secret Invasion, me and him was talking about that. That looks like something that me and him are very excited for to watch with Samuel L. Jackson. I think Don Cheadle I saw in the trailer. Yeah. If they can pull that off, they can probably get some people back on their side. But the stuff that they're doing right now, it's not exciting. But the Werewolf by Night did intrigue me for what we saw at that end. How, like me and him said with that gore, how he was just biting people's ears off, even Man-Thing.
Right.
How he just
exactly.
throwing people out the way, burning off their heads and stuff. I'm like, yo, where's Ghost Rider? We need Ghost.
Exactly. Yeah, we need him too.
We need Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Midnight Suns.
Yes.
We need to set it up. Just like they did with the Avengers, the big thing for this could be Midnight Suns.
Yes. Now, I don't know if this is true. Everybody be talking about Mephisto. But yes, this is how you can. Yes. Yeah. This is how you can bring Mephisto in here.
Yeah.
He is your Thanos.
Yeah. I
know everybody want Kane. I'm not really sold on the Kane the Conqueror stuff right now. I'm not too. No.
It looks like it's too much.
It's too much development. It's too many Kangs. Yeah. I'm like, I know. A lot of people say, well, they're just focusing on the comics. Where have they all? Name me something that they fully went in on the comics.
Thanos, anybody? The whole reason why he did that. See, a lot of people don't know.
Yes.
It's just to impress death.
Civil War was not Civil War.
Right, wasn't. No, at all.
Look at what we about to get with Black Panther, Wakanda, whatever. This is supposed to be Namor versus T'Challa.
Right, and we didn't get that.
We ain't getting that. I ain't even gonna talk about what they just did with Harrison Ford. We ain't even gonna get on that.
Yeah, right.
We can recast Thunderbolt Ross, but we can't recast T'Challa. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right. And the fact that we couldn't include John Berthal on Thunderbolts. Maybe they will later. Maybe it's like each season they'll do like a rendition.
No, this is a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
This is a movie that's gonna come out, and they're saying Harrison Ford is gonna be playing Thunderbolt Ross. They're saying they might throw. I've heard they might be throwing Zemo in there, which he's supposed to be on. I'm like, when I saw the roster, where's Zemo? Where's Abomination? Where are these guys? This lineup it sucked. I can say this, it sucked. The lineup sucked. It did not get me excited. It sucked. It didn't
get me excited. See, I didn't know nothing really.
If I would have saw Zemo, Abomination, Punisher, man, you would have had. Man. The crowd would have went crazy.
Exactly.
It would have. If they would have saw John Berthal on that concept art, they would have went crazy.
Exactly.
Promise.
Y'all would have known.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I did a short about it, and obviously it's not happening. Unfortunately. So, maybe, possibly, if they get the Blade script right, we can get Midnight Suns, and that could be the next big thing, or maybe it could be because they try to put Punisher in its own thing and all that. I mean, maybe it could be like the dark side of Disney or something, but it could be as big as the Avengers.
Yes, because they're definitely bringing in vampires for what we saw in Werewolf by Night.
Right.
Well, we saw that vampire's head.
Yes.
And clearly, I forget the guy's name who plays, who turns into the werewolf. he said he battled him. He went one-on-one with him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the Daywalker helped them fight this vampire.
Right.
Maybe we can get some more back. That's what I heard a lot of people say. They wanted more backstory on what he was talking about.
Right.
And maybe the Daywalker came across him and they actually fought this vampire. I don't know if that was Dracula. I'm not pretty sure if they said, was that Dracula? No?
I don't think he said Dracula.
Okay, I'll probably have to go back and go check and see. Did he ever say a name of this particular vampire that head was on the wall? But yeah, they can definitely bring in that. We still don't know what's going on with Kit Harington's Black Knight, which we saw at the end. They said that was confirmed that was Blade who said something to him. So we don't even know what this movie will lead up into. Does this take place before Eternals or after Eternals with the Blade movie I'm referring to? That ties into Kit Harington's Black Knight, who's supposed to be part of the Midnight Sun. So they can do all this.
Right.
You know, I'm just crossing my fingers that they do put the Punisher with the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, they have to put him with something because they didn't do it with Thunderbolt, so they got to do.
They didn't put him with the Defenders.
Right. Either.
No Defenders, no Thunderbolts. Come on, man.
It got to be.
Put him with a team. I know I know you got some people, they want him to be a standalone guy. You know, they want him. He's a Marvel hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, due to Disney and how they pretty much got a lot of people together that weren't for the longest due to contracts, this is the perfect time to do it.
Yes. You got Finn Jones. Listen, Finn. It's over, man. Stop trying to come back as Iron Fist. Unless you've been in that dojo, learn some MMA, leave it alone. We don't want. It was nice, Finn. Michael Coulter, I seen your show Evil. That was good. So I can see why you doing good. You can come on back. You can come on back. But Finn Jones.
Yeah, you need to actually learn some real kung fu.
Yes, man. This is martial arts right here.
I'm a martial artist, man.
He'll probably
I seen it. I was vexed. Man.
Yes, they probably should have replaced you with the Punisher on that Defenders. Yeah, that was bad.
I mean, it had potential, man. I mean, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and hopefully, again, anyway, I don't even want to talk about that. We pretty much, talked about it enough. Werewolf by Night, thank you, because now you can give more confidence to John Berthal. You actually give more confidence to the fans because we were all worried about how the Punisher is going to fit within the Disney universe and MCU and the blood and the gore and all that, and I think we can actually pull it off. So thank you guys for viewing the video. Thank you for the support. And one more thing before we pretty much exit, I know I haven't been able to post for a while. Just want to let you know it's due to technical difficulties. I do most of my work on my iPad, and it's not working right now. Trust me, when I get it back working, we going hard. Okay, so thank you guys. Thanks for all the support, and see y'all later. All right.